Welcome to my latest video, which is all about making a tiara style halo hat with ribbon ruching. You can make this in different ways, but what I've done here is I've used a hat brim block because it gives me a nice curved shape, and I've blocked 2 layers of buckram on it. Now, I'm always looking for different ways of using hat blocks, and why use the brim just for brims? So anyway, I've blocked 2 layers of buckram, and now I'm going to cut it to shape. Now, I haven't tried making this with anything else but buckram, but I'm assuming you probably could make it with heavily stiffened felt or fabric. And you can use a different block or a different shape. Just look around and see what you think might do well for a halo. That's what I do. I look around my house and my workshop and think, what can I use? Anyway, I'm cutting the lower edge, but leaving an edge which I need to fold over to put the headband in. So you can see there. Now I'm using quite a slim metal headband, which I'm going to cover. But first of all, I've got to mark, because obviously my buckram's too big. So I'm going to mark roughly just above the ears there. And obviously I need a better curve, because although it's curved at the top, it's not right at the sides. So find something with a good curve shape and draw a pencil line even on both sides so that you can cut out your curve. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm going to be folding the top over as well, because I want the edge to be rolled and smooth. I don't want the fabric to catch on it. So I'm squishing the edges over. I probably could have got away with 1 layer of buckram, but I've done it with 2. Then I'm cutting some slits in the curve so that I can fold it up, ready to put the headband in. And also cut the corners off, because you're doing any pointy corners, otherwise it won't fit very well. So I folded over the top and I folded up the bottom edge, and I'm now going to cover my headband. So I'm using some single satin sided ribbon for this, narrow ribbon. A little dab of glue on each end of the headband as you wind. And you'll need a couple of meters of narrow ribbon to go round the headband. So I'm going to fold it over at the end, wrap round a few times to get a nice, neat and soft end so that it makes it more comfortable for wear. And then I'm going to wrap all the way around the headband as close as possible, wrapping all the way until it's fully covered. And then again gluing at the other end to keep the ribbon from fraying. So there we have our covered headband. And now what I'm going to do is stitch it into place into our bottom edge. You may need to manipulate the curve or roll it up a little bit to get a good fit. So I've pinned it in place, and then I will stitch that down. Doesn't matter if you stitch all the way through the front, because it's going to be covered. So there it is, stitched now into place. Now I'm going to check it on the head. Now if you feel it's a bit too high, you can always lower it or shape it, make a diamond at the top or a heart shape, whatever. I'm using a piece of silk to cover this. Now you need, whatever fabric you use, you need to cut it on the bias across so that you've got the stretch to it. So I'm putting my halo down and just cutting roughly the shape I want. Now remember, you want to go over both sides, so you need to make it quite big. It's better to make it too big and have to cut some off than to cut it too small. So around there, and then a slight curve here for the inside. So once it's cut, I'm going to now cover the headband, and I'll show you exactly how I'm doing it. What I'm going to do is do the bottom edge first, which I clip. So I clip to get a nice curve around, and I've pinned it in place, or wonder clipped it in place. And now the top, I'm doing little pleats all the way along. So I'll pleat it, fold it and pin it. And you will have to cut off quite a lot of excess now because you only cut your shape out roughly. So try and make your pleats as even as possible, and obviously pull in the fabric as tight as possible as you go along and cutting off the excess, and then stitch that in place. So now the fabric is all stitched to the halo. But I don't want the stitching showing, it looks a bit rough. So I'm going to put some braid across here, just to make a nice edge to it. I will glue the ends of the braid, but then stitch the rest of it. I'm only gluing to stop the braid from fraying. Now onto the decoration. This is all ribbon. I've got the machine set to the largest straight stitch I can do, which is number 6. When I run down wide ribbon, I will have to gather it myself. But if I'm using single-sided narrower ribbon, you'll see when I run down it with this very large stitch, it automatically ruches. So I can get quite a good effect just by literally stitching and not doing anything else. Before you finish, cut off your end, seal it with a lighter, and then go right to the end. So there we have that ribbon ruched. So I've ruched lots of different types of ribbon. Now this one I've ruched near the edge so that when I pull it up, it'll be more like a flower shape. So I pull it up on the bobbin thread, use the bobbin thread to ruche it. And then when I've pulled it up as tight as I want, I use the 2 end threads to then cut a knot so that they don't come undone, so that the stitching stays in place. So there we are, I've got the 2 threads, and I shall tie an overhand and then an underhand knot and then trim, and that way it'll all stay in place. And then I can stitch these ribbons on exactly where I want them, move them about, pull them together, turn them into flowers, or just leave as is and have as a decoration all over the hat. So there we have it, and this was it, all stitched in place. So I've stitched lots of different toning colours, put them all along one side, along the top, a little bit extra on the other side. Now you can decorate these how you like, you don't have to do the ribbon ruching, but I added a lot of ribbon and I thought that should look nice. So there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this video, along with all my others. Please subscribe, and I will be putting more videos on every couple of days. Thanks for watching.